have a special meaning for those who rely on Demelza Hospice. This year's Christmas choir single was the idea of mum Sam, whose daughter Lucy has a life-threatening condition. She goes to Demelza for respite. Sam, who's from Kent, first heard the track at a virtual music therapy session held by the charity last year.
I started listening to the words and I thought, gosh, this really, these words really mean a lot to everybody that's on this call today. And I started crying. I couldn't not cry. And then I noticed all the little faces on the screen. I wasn't the only family member crying. And I really felt moved by it.
And as a parent going through something like this and having a child with such complex needs, how vital is that care for you? And when we talk about raising money for them, how vital is that for you?
It's absolutely essential, and this affects thousands of families. It's not a small number of families. I think I didn't realise that until I had a disabled child. I had no idea what families like ours go through on a daily basis. It's everything changing at a drop of a hat because your child's poorly suddenly. It's living quite a precarious life.
But I don't know what's right for me. I cannot see straight.
And the man behind the production was also responsible for this.
And you'll never It was very similar in turnaround in that we had to do this remotely, so everybody recorded their voices, and as yet I haven't even met the choir in person, and it's the same thing for the Demelza choir. Actually, it was just we had to do this quite quickly over the internet.
I close my eyes and I see you everywhere.
For the charity though, it's not just about making money, but making keepsakes too.
We understand the incredible power of the medium of music, so we've utilised that this year to try and make special memories for families. Families have no idea of knowing whether this is their last Christmas with their child, and nobody can tell them that, so we have to make the most of it.
With the help of the song, Demelza is hoping to raise over £100,000, and some of that money will help get children here into the Christmas spirit. Josie Hannett, BBC South East Today.
What a brilliant cause. We're wiping back the tears in here, aren't we, Sara? Lovely sunsets this evening.
Yeah, really beautiful actually. We had a gorgeous day. We had pretty much the only sunshine actually, and just along the coast we had some cloud, as you can see here. It gave us some really great weather pictures, and in fact something that we sometimes call cloud streets as well, where you can see that there are breaks along the sort of streaks of cloud, and that led us to a just gorgeous sunset picture this evening. So yes, lovely out there, but cold. We all know all about it. It's turned much colder, hasn't it, in the last few days. We're going to keep that colder feel right the way through until the weekend. In fact, there's another step off in the feel of things into the weekend, and as I said, the word sleet is about to come out. At the moment, we've got fairly clear skies, but this area of low pressure, this cold front is just sinking towards us through the day tomorrow. So overnight tonight, we're going to see some clear skies, allowing the temperatures to really fall away. But by tomorrow morning, mist and fog patches start to just fill in. Temperatures perhaps not quite as cold as this morning. We were nearly at -2 degrees in 1 or 2 spots this morning, but still close to freezing. Mist and fog, as I say, and then that cold front that we just saw starts to really squeeze in, bringing a lot of cloud through the day, and that's if the mist and fog is lifted anyway. And then by the end of the afternoon, 1 or 2 showers coming in. So it's going to feel cold because obviously if that mist doesn't lift and then you've got the cloud, then you've got the cold front. That clears away, and then we're watching this area of low pressure coming in at the end of the week into the weekend, bringing a driving northerly wind and also some showers, which, as I say, could be a little bit sleety in nature. So now there is Yeah, okay, I know, everyone's eyes going right here. I know what's happening at home. What am I looking at there? Yeah, that's sleet is what we're talking about there in the early hours of Saturday morning. It's not nailed on for all of us, it's showers, and they are a little bit wintry in nature, and it's going to be cold as well. Here are your wind gusts, so, you know, that wind's in from the north, it's going to feel really rather chilly. So next couple of days, mist and fog tomorrow, fairly cloudy, some showers by the end of the day. We'll do better for sunshine actually on Thursday and for Friday, and we've got that cold air really starting to dig in. So don't be going to the pub talking about this, but it is true that it's going to turn a lot colder again at the weekend.
It's only sleet, everybody.
Sleet.
We don't hear enough about sleet, do we, on this programme? Thank you very much, Sara. That is it from us for now. Piers will be with you after the national news at 10. Bye-bye.
We've been in this decade for 3 years now. Do you think we'll ever get back?
Earth's shield is now breachable.
It's working. Just as we planned.
Doctor Who, Sunday at 6:25 on BBC One and iPlayer.
You may think you hear interviews with politicians all the time, but how often do you hear what makes them tick? There were people, weren't there, at that time who called you a red Tory?
Well, it's like, it's my family. Like, don't tell me I don't belong here. It's where I've always been.
I was 8. I had appendicitis, so they had to cut me open again to see if they'd left an instrument inside me. So probably wasn't the best possible experience one could have with the NHS.
And it wasn't there, the
It wasn't there.
Political Thinking with Nick Robinson. Saturday at 8:30 on the BBC News Channel.
Welcome to Tuesday night on BBC One. It's Dean Lydiot with you live. And coming up later, Joe Sugg uncovers a fascinating family history on Who Do You Think You Are? That's at 9. First though, let's get going with the One Show.